Alright, so moving on to the physical guard game, we have the leak of the highly anticipated Albaz structure.
What a week it's been since last week when we talked about this.
Cool reprints, fucking big deck.
Yeah, so like a lot of this stuff
action?
isn't particularly surprising. Like we knew quite a bit of these.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Golden Sword Soul is. I'll have to look into exactly what that is because I can't remember. I think it's some garbage. But yeah, I'm just going to go down and basically read out the reprint cards. So we've got a Fleur-de-Lis the Knighted is getting reprinted. Red MD for reasons I don't fully understand.
Yeah, of course.
Thunder King Kaiju, again.
Is that big twin-headed one?
Yeah.
Sure, man.
Chaos Dragon Levineer.
Oh, okay.
Radiant. Artifact Scythe.
Yeah, I don't know what's with the chaos stuff in this.
I'm thinking they've just looked at Albaz and gone like, oh, he's a dragon.
Yeah.
Let's do dragon things.
What's a dragon that we need in there, yeah?
So Artifact Scythe, both White Dragon and Black Dragon Chaos thingies, the baby ones. Keeper of Dragon Magic, which is a fucking garbage card, do not run it. Summoner Monk, also garbage, do not run it.
He was really good in 2013.
Never.
Yep, we've moved on. Ghost Ogre, Effect Veiler,
Heroes.
Omni Dragon.
Trillion Heroes.
We've got Fusion Gate, that's not going to get used. Fusion Recycling Plant, also not going to get used.
Ghost Ogre should have been Ash probably, but it's okay.
Should have had fucking both.
Yeah, why not?
There's a reason it wasn't Ash that we'll get to later.
Yeah.
Fusion Sub, which is not bad. Like the theories that I'm running through in my head, I've not actually put the deck together, but I will probably run Fusion Sub as my poly target for Fry whatever it's called. Fry for something or other. What's the card called? I don't know, some Fry card.
The octopus
Fry
one?
for Patchwork.
Oh, the other one. Oh, yeah, jeez, that
yes,
one.
Yeah.
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 It's not the fusion.
Toy
the
vendor.
spell.
Yeah.
Vendor? Yeah.
Yeah, what else? Back to the front.
Did we get extra?
I haven't read it yet. It might be in there. I haven't got to it.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh yeah, I literally skipped it.
Part of extra, nice. It was still a $20 card. So.
Yeah, and getting what I assume will be a common reprint will be kind of cool.
The Desires reprint. Remember the last round? Like the Desires had the structure deck reprint, and that maintained value until they absolutely flatlined it.
And they went, here's a rare of it, here's a common of it, here's a fucking...
There was a good time. There was a good portion of time where that Desires was worth money.
Yeah, and that'll be the same for these. It'll be the same for most of these reprints. Like this will be the first Scythe reprint outside of an Ultra for a long time.
I still think they won't because of how many people are going to get these structure decks. I think they're going to be fairly cheap. I think these commons are going to be fairly cheap because the amount of people getting these structure decks is going to be absurd.
Well, the same thing was said for like Drolls and stuff that were in the Spellcaster structure, and they were quite a bit of money.
Yeah, they were still expensive. Same with Dark Ruler as well. Yeah,
like they will be valued. Maybe not from the start because everyone will flood the market with it that already has them.
What's Dark Ruler common at?
It's still like over $10, I thought.
Yeah, it was better value to get the structure decks than it was to buy the commons.
Yeah, because we asked for it quite a lot because of that exact fact.
Warning Point is also getting a random reprint in this structure deck. It's not a terrible card. To be fair.
I think it's one of the few secrets I've bloody pulled the last couple of years.
You just get so fucked up on reprints. Dimensional Barrier, which will be a very good side card for people that are buying this.
It's like $7.
Put it down their throats. People need to know that. Just put this in. Like,
yeah, pretty much.
It does the job.
Waking the Dragon.
Hang on, Dark Ruler's in Albaz?
Not that I read.
Apparently it is. TCG have a good history of not fucking this up. There's no way TCG have put pre-sales on for the Dark Ruler. The Dark Ruler.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, just under Call by the Grave, which I also missed.
Jake, brother. The Dark Ruler for in the structure deck is still like $8. So this structure deck's not bad.
So it is quite a good structure.
Those should come down, but they'll still So yeah, Dark Ruler no longer pays for those old structure decks.
But yeah, to round this off, reprints, you've got a bunch of the fusions, like Brigand, Sprint, Albion, Albaz.
All but one, yeah? That side turny one?
Excuse me?
What'd you call me?
Just thinking of the way he's positioned.
The
So remember
side turny
Yeah,
one.
you turn it to the sidey. Let's go to
Back to the front?
to my purchasers. That
Oh.
one. Wow.
That is oddly not helpful.
Where's the photo? Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah, but that's not a branded card. That's a Despia card.
Yeah.
You're a Despia card.
Yeah, this is... Yeah. Although they need each other to work,
Yeah.
They're functionally different.
functionally different.
Fair. Again,
So
buy
yeah.
just like buy 3 of it.
I was honestly
Just
expecting
do it.
Despia stuff
Yeah.
in here instead of
Branded. Oh, sorry, the
dragon
yeah.
stuff.
Oh, the reason we got Warning Point is because they took out Ash Dragon's prison.
Ah, sick. Maintain. Wait, is that because it's in the next thing?
No.
Okay. I hate
No,
this.
it wouldn't be, because Ash Dragon Prison was in Duelists.
That structure deck was too
Rise of
good.
the
Sorry,
I
out it
have
goes.
3 of that.
They always change something.
All
I
right.
think I have 3.
But yeah, buy
they-
3 of it. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be format warping, I think. We still don't know the ruling of the fucking grave thing,
Oh,
so
look, yeah.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll work it out. So people have been touting this as like the best structure deck that's ever been printed. I disagree for one huge reason. And unfortunately, the title at this stage, to me, has to go to the Salad structure deck. And this is the reason why. Salad was a near functional deck out the box. All you basically needed was a couple of extra links, like Heater and
Yeah.
the Wolf fucking...
So
Yeah,
your
and
your
yeah.
gauge on this
Which are both reds.
is
Well,
functional
red.
decks, not good reprints and half
Well,
a deck.
and there's the other
structure
thing.
deck,
That's the
structure
thing,
deck
it had
should be a
both.
deck.
It had both.
And both.
Because You
Oh.
had Ash Blossom in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like
Shit.
there were good reprints in that structure
Okay.
as well. The problem with this is that there's great reprints for sure,
Yeah.
like no doubting that, and the deck is playable out the box. The biggest problem with it is to play the best variant of the deck, you'd still need to spend an extra like fucking
$500.
$500 at minimum to play it.
yeah.
Like
I like that, and the Shadol one came to mind, but even then, I don't think the Shadol.
the Shadow one again was playable fine. Like
Yeah.
really, all you
But
needed
that-
to buy outside of that was a Schism, which
But-
was like at its peak $40.
Yeah.
And
then the
to
previous
play
time
the
was
best
Construct.
to play the best variant of it was to play
The
Invoked.
Invoked shit.
But even then, Invoked had reprints by that point, so it wasn't super expensive to get into. But yeah, with this, because there's been no reprints, the cards are relatively recent, and because we've seen what Japan's doing with it, and the deck's hyped up to shit. Like Aluba's 6 months ago were $40 at most. Now they are $100 on top of that.
Yeah,
then
they're
you've got
140,
the fusion that
150,
I got for $2 each from Good Games are now between $15 and $20 each, of which you need to run 3. Chimera went from a $40 to an $80 card. Like it's just to play the ads.
And the call as well.
Oi, do you
what?
think Dragoon's going to go up
calling?
even more if you can
Well,
play
yeah,
it?
if that ruling is the same, and from what I've seen, it already kind of is. Like Dragoon's sitting at 150 now.
I think, correct me if I'm wrong, because Bragg's been playing the game way longer than I have. I think that ruling stands. I think it's correct. I think if a card says it can be treated as fusion, it doesn't matter where the card is. If it says it can be used as a fusion of
What's a rule that's in Japan?
They ruled against it. They've said
They did rule
that
against
cards
it.
like Goddess with Third Eye, if they're in graveyard specifically,
Their effects
can't be
just aren't
banished
there.
by their effect to count as a fusion. Other than just
Whatever
a Night
Japan
Monster.
says will probably win in the end.
in like unless the card says on field or in the card's effect, as we know, effects don't just go away when they hit the grave. We know that by 8 million fucking grave effects that we've got in this game. So if effects don't just go away,
Unless I don't think Japan's ever changed their mind on a ruling. Not quick.
we followed them with the pencil thing, didn't we? And that was just wrong because of the wording.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we follow them some weird stuff that's not in the rule book. So
Yeah, sure.
what do you do?
But
Hey guys, it's Jake here from Cowboy for Game. Thank you so much for watching. If you've liked what you've seen today, check out the description below. You'll find a link to subscribe to our channel, where you'll find a heap more content.
More content?
More content, so much more content.
Like what?
So much more podcasts, deck lists, and highlight clips like you've seen today.
Subscribe.